Muntjac by Elise Joyner.
And that's the fourth track from the cracking hip-hop, folk-rock, synth-pop Euro band SimCard Corruptica.
Eurotrash, badly.
It's knockout, Annie.
Anyway, we have another email.
Take it away.
OK, this one's from Clive in Suffolk, who says Ipswich railway station is haunted.
Interesting. We haven't had a railway ghost for a while. So what makes Clive think that the railway station in Ipswich is haunted?
He says every time he leaves his bicycle in the car park overnight, it vanishes.
And he puts that down to a ghost? Has he called the police?
No, just the paranormal investigators.
OK. This is Bradley Delgado, the host with The Ghost. Tonight we are discussing hauntings and in particular road ghosts. Have you had any strange encounters whilst travelling?
We are very interested to hear from anyone who has experienced unexplained phenomena whilst travelling upon the highways and byways. If you have, call us on the Late Night Paranormal Radio Hotline.
This Clive...
Yes?
He wouldn't be the same bloke who thinks his girlfriend has been abducted by aliens by any chance?
Yep, that's him.
OK, sounds like he needs some jazz.
Not now! Oh, for God's sake! Not now, not tonight! Just start, you pile of shit! Come on! Don't die on me now! Hello?
Hello, Jessica Stewart.
Yes?
This is Roadside Assistance. You reported a breakdown.
That's right. Like I said, I'm stuck on a country road and... Hang on.
Are you still unable to drive your vehicle, Jessica?
Of course I'm not able to drive my vehicle. That's why I rang you.
You're not able to start the vehicle at all?
No. And I've hardly been stuck under a bonnet with a spanner, have I? I'm out here on my own, you know.
If you are on your own, Jessica, we suggest you stay in the vehicle and keep the doors locked.
Obviously. It's the middle of the night and pissing down with rain.
And keep your hazards on.
Yes, OK.
I'm looking at the call screen and it says you reported that your engine is flooded. Is that right, Jessica?
No, I said the engine was not firing and now it's not turning over, so it might be flooded.
And before that, was the car running normally?
Obviously, or I wouldn't have driven all the way out to Azkaban, would I?
We have your location as Dunwich.
Yes, it is. Look, I'm literally stuck in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the road, in the middle of the night, OK? So when are you coming?
And do the lights still work?
Hang on. No. But the radio's still working. Look, everything was running fine until it started raining and then the engine drained of power. How much longer are you going to be?
We are experiencing an unusually high number of calls at the moment, Jessica, but your engineer is coming from Norwich. He hopes to be with you in approximately 52 minutes.
Yeah, OK, but that's not right, is it? Because I first called you well over 52 minutes ago, and another of your call monkeys said someone would be with me in 45 minutes. Not 52 minutes, and definitely not a total of 149 minutes. You get me?
I understand your frustration, Miss Stewart. We're doing everything we can to help you. Please let us know if you manage to get your vehicle back on the road in the meantime.
Ugh! Roadside assistance? Non-existence. Oh, God, it's dark. Under normal circumstances, I would have called Alex. He would have been straight here. High-vis, emergency torch. We'd be driving off in his naff little automatic by now. I should be sat in front of his faux wood burner watching Celebrity Love Island with a double brandy. Oh, get a grip, Jessica. You got all your stuff out in one go. That's freedom, girl. Drive on. I am never looking behind me. I mean, how dare he? How dare Alex make such a recommendation to me? Life is too short, Jess. I'm not looking behind me and neither should you. The finality of those words. They hit me like a bucket of ice. I feel sick. And I don't know why. What was that? Oh, my God. Oh, a branch. Just a branch. Whoa, that was a major piss fright. Blowing a gale out there. I sure know how to handle things, though. Like when I said to Alex, "Finally, babe, you're doing what's right for you." I played it just like a therapist, allowing him to grow by his mistakes. I mean, get real. Alex will never pull anyone in my league again. Oh, shit, it's cold. Hey, maybe Alex needs to see me vulnerable. Just for once. I'm going to call him. No. Stop. Put the phone down, Jessica. Alex dumped you by the roadside. Delete his number. Delete the man. Delete the feelings.
Contact deleted.
Yes. That was empowering. Drive on, girl. Well, when the friggin' engineer turns up.
A rare jazz track from that classic sci-fi B movie, Bikini Space Hoppers. Why was that not more of a hit, Annie?
It was a hit, Bradley, just not as we know it.
Which links in nicely to what I was saying before the break, Annie. Do ghosts exist in different space-time continuum, or do they inhabit a much closer parallel universe?
I would have to start by accepting that ghosts and poltergeists are entirely different phenomena.
Where are you going with this, Annie?
Well, if ghosts are less earthbound, they might be more likely to materialise in only fleeting and transient situations, such as roads, railways, etc.
And poltergeist activity, which is essentially far more person-centred and thus more likely to occur in homes and private places.
That's right.
Like it, Annie. The idea of roads and highways holding residues or resonances of commuting souls departing from their previously corporeal incarnation.
Twat.
Exactly.
And we never receive complaints about classic poltergeist activity in a public area, say a street, do we?
What?
What about car batteries suddenly draining of energy then? Is that a ghost or a poltergeist?
Oh, do me a bloody favour.
Car batteries draining of power are far more synonymous with UFOs, Annie.
Fantastic. I'm about to be abducted by aliens now, am I?
Alien abduction, like it. That's another show, Annie. Let's find out what our late-night listeners think. Who and what are you most likely to encounter and where? Ghost, poltergeist, or alien? Give us a call on Supernatural Late Night Radio.
Is this crap for real? There must be something better on.
Truly, the success of it. Who can save mankind?
Nope. Seems like the network has been hijacked by a couple of freaks playing ear-bleeding music no one's ever heard of. I've heard enough. This engine is going to start whether it's dead or alive. Come on! Get a friggin' pulse! Start pumping and move! Oh, you total pile of shit! You utter obsolete pile of worthless shitty shit!
It won't start if you talk to it like that.
Ah! Who the hell are you? Get out of my car! Get out!
You called for roadside assistance.
You are not the RAC.
No, not quite.
How did you get in the back of my car? Get out!
Can't get out.
You got fucking in, so get yourself fucking out.
I'm stuck.
You're not stuck. I'm calling the police.
Your phone is on the back seat.
Give me my phone.
You'll have to come in and get it.
Fine, no fucking problem.
All right, reach right in.
Wait. How did you know I'd call for roadside assistance? How long have you been sitting there?
A while.
Oh my good God. Give me my phone.
If you call the police, I will have to tell them that you've been drinking. They will breathalyse you and they will realise I'm right.
I have not been drinking.
One for the road, then one for the toad.
I had 2 glasses of Prosecco about 2 hours ago.
It's in your system. Quite petite, aren't you?
Oh, piss off. Get out of my car and I'll say no more about it.
Can't. I am stuck.
You are not bloody stuck. That's it. I'm coming for my phone. And don't you dare try and hurt me.
Hurt you? What, in my condition?
Right. Are you homeless? Is that it?
Wrong.
You look like you need some sort of home, somewhere to go other than my fucking car.
You do swear. I used to like women who swear. It's sexy. A bit slutty.
Oh, gross. You are gross. Just get out.
No.
If you're refusing to get out of my car, that's harassment.
I'm not moving till I get to where I'm going.
Oh, you think I'm a taxi driver, is that it? Thought you'd just slip in my back seat and I'd drive you back to whichever secure unit you escaped from.
Wrong again.
Well, even if I were a taxi driver, I couldn't take you anywhere because I've broken down. Roadside assistance will be here any minute now.
Don't bet your snotty little life on it. Why don't you get back in the car? You look stupid standing out there all wet. I ain't going to hurt you.
How do I know that? You could be a rapist.
Rapist or racist.
Either.
Nah, not me. I've never had to force a woman, no matter what colour she was.
I don't believe this.
Get in the car. If you get in, I will tell you why I'm here. There is something in it for you.
You wouldn't have anything I'd want.
How do you know? I'm full of surprises.
I don't want any more surprises.
Oh, just give us a bleeding chance, will you?
Fine. But if I get in the car, you have to get into the front seat. I'm not sitting in my car with my back to you.
All right.
Oh my God! What did you do? What did you just do? Jesus!
Oh, shut up. You wanted me to sit in the front seat. Now I'm in the front seat.
I can see that, but you went through the seat.
Why go the long way round?
What is wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me. Not now. I'm dead.
Dead? You said dead?
Yeah. It's a bit of an inconvenience, really. I can't roll a fag or nothing. My hands go right through everything now. See that?
Oh, God! Your hand! It went straight through the freaking windscreen. You are dead. Dead?
All right, don't make a big deal out of it.
Help! Oh, God! Somebody please help me! Breathe out fear. I am a fearless rock. Breathe in strength. I am.
You're full of it.
It's my mantra for when I'm stressed. Hello? Hello?
Is that Jessica?
I'm here. Where the hell are you?
You're having problems with your car battery.
I know.
This is just a courtesy call, Jessica, to let you know you can purchase a new battery from us at a special discount price of only £64.99. VAT not included.
With a double espresso, thanks.
Is everything all right, Jessica?
No. I ordered an engineer. Nothing else, just a sodding engineer. Where are they?
I have no access to ETA information. I'm calling from a sales team in Aberdeen. And I'm happy to tell you, you qualify for an upgrade to our Premier Gold Star membership today.
Terrific. I can't wait to pay for your shittier service because thanks to your Gold Star crapness, I have a dead man in my car.
At least you're not stuck out there all on your own, Jessica. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Just tell me one thing. Is my engineer coming from Aberdeen as well? They hung up on me.
You don't need a new battery.
How the hell would you know?
Ain't you wondering why I'm here yet?
I don't care while you're here. You're not even real.
Oh, like that is it? You living are all so bleeding prejudicial.
You can't be prejudiced against something that doesn't exist.
If I don't exist, then how comes I know all about you?
You know nothing about me.
I know your bloke just voted with his feet. He sent you packing with your toothbrush and bag of fancy knickers.
You're a figment of my imagination.
I must be your type.
Ugh, my type. I'd rather a cosmetic fat transfer without anaesthetic.
You should get to know me.
I already know you. You're a vile manifestation of my mental distress, hypothermia, dehydration and anxiety. You will be gone as soon as I get home. Ugh.
Not surprised you're cold. You're not wearing much, are you?
Oh, don't start, you pervert.
You expected, what's his name, Alex to be home tonight, didn't you?
What would you know about that?
Got yourself tarted up. Thought you'd teach him a lesson. Thought he'd be sat at home waiting for you, all self-flagellating and beseeching, but he went out.
Shut up! It's not funny.
Soon as he heard your key in the door, he was out the back gate quicker than a scabby dog.
Shut up!
He don't want you no more.
Isn't there a light you're supposed to walk into?
I can't.
I'm starting my life again anyway. The only reason why Alex and I broke up was because I have so much going for me. Men can't handle strong, independent women. It's a fact.
Blokes want strong, but they don't like hard.
For your information, Alex was holding me back. He never read any of my Martini lifestyle blogs. He refused to pay for my spa days. He hated glamping and the Gatsby-themed mini breaks. All Alex wanted to do was learn weird languages and get lost up some mountain. Anyway, I'm a free woman now, and I'm definitely starting my life again.
Is it always about you?
What?
Ain't you going to ask me anything about myself?
You?
Me, the dead bloke in your passenger seat.
All right. What's your name?
Call me Jack.
Hello, Jack. What are you doing in my fucking car, Jack?
I want you to do something for me.
Like bloody what?
Get me to where I want to go. Help me pass over.
Pass over? What? Like to heaven?
Christ, you're hopeful, ain't you? Heaven? They'd have to scrub the place down with holy water if I broke in there.
Perhaps you should have led a better life then. I can't help you, Jack.
You ain't the only one who's broken down here, you know. It works both ways.
How exactly?
You have to see where I'm coming from first.
This is all happening because I cut up that stupid hearse through town the other day.
Nah, shut up and listen.
Sorry, but I've been waiting since lockdown to get my eyebrows tinted. It was an emergency.
Shut up! For once in your bleeding life, listen to someone else. I'm trying to tell you that I've not been the best of men. I'm a rogue. I've always been a rogue, but before I died, there was something good I had to do. I never got to do it, did I? And that haunts me.
There's an irony in there, Jack.
I don't come from round here, but I was here a long time ago when I was younger. I came up here to find work. There used to be work round here.
What kind of work?
Was jack of all trades. Bit of landscaping, bit of tarmacking, double glazing, decorating, bit of roofing.
All right, I get the picture.
I travelled round a lot, me and this other bloke. We looked out for opportunities.
I bet.
We used to drink in the Ferret, got to know a few people, but I wasn't planning on staying.
Why come back here when you're dead?
It's all to do with this other bloke.
Your workmate?
Nah, another bloke, Paul, used to drink in the Ferret. A twat. Crap artist, Paul got right up my funnel.
I'm sure the feeling was mutual.
Snotty cow, ain't you? No wonder your bloke gave you the elbow. If you were my bird, you'd have a good slap by now, you cocky little bitch.
Of course. You're a woman beater and a pervert. Goes with the territory. You can't hit anyone now, though. Not since your cowardly misogynistic fists have turned into fucking ectoplasm.
Yeah, someone will give it to you eventually.
Can't you go and haunt somewhere else? I'm sure there's a pile-up on the A12 you can sit in.
I'm here for a reason.
And I'm not interested in your reason. I'm turning the radio on, Jack, or whatever your name really is, so I don't have to listen to your carrot-grater voice anymore.
Indeed, Annie, dashcam footage is completely transforming our understanding of highway ghosts.
Finding the ghost is actually in the road, not inside your car. Right, Bradley?
Imagine a ghost in your car, Annie, sitting on the back seat, looking at you from the rearview mirror. Who you gonna call?
The AA. Apparitions Anonymous.
Like it.
I can't handle this anymore.
That's because you're still pretending I'm not here. But the more you look away, the more you'll see.
What the hell do you want from me?
I already told you. I need to move on. I can't unless you do something for me.
Like what?
Tell this bloke what I've done.
Who? What did you do? Caught you stealing underwear off washing lines, did they?
Shut your face, let me talk. One night, I'd been in a Ferret with my mate having a session, but I left because I'd had enough. This bloke, Paul, he was getting right on my chimes. There would have been a scuffle, but I was too pissed for that, so I left. I walked back to my digs, but when I got there, I'd no keys. So I'm standing in the street yelling, and no bastard would come down and let me in.
So what, you broke in?
Nah, I walked all the way back to the Ferret. And I was almost there when I see this bloke walking towards me. He's well pissed. Swaying about in the middle of the road with this car coming straight towards him, and he didn't move. And so this car hits him. Sends him halfway across the other side of the road. As the car goes past, I see who's driving. It's my mate, and he sees me and all.
Your mate carried on driving.
Yeah, we clock each other, but that's it.
Are you trying to say that you protected your mate who had just committed a hit and run?
Yeah, that's about right.
What about the bloke he hit?
Paul, he survived. Well, bits of him did.
Well, let's look at this logically. You left someone lying in the road for dead. You obviously lack empathy and moral fibre. I take it you didn't call an ambulance?
Nah.
Or the police?
Nah.
So you're obviously a lowlife with misplaced loyalties. But, on balance, you never run the bloke over. The man survived. Arguably, it could have been worse. So, in my opinion, you can pass on now. Rest in peace, Jack.
Nah. What I done was worse.
What do you mean?
I went through his pockets.
You went through his pockets? You mean the bloke lying in the road?
Yeah.
The guy was mown down, injured, on the ground.
Yeah.
And you took advantage of the situation by slithering over his limp, broken body and going through his pockets.
You describe it quite well.
How could you?
It was Paul. He got up my snout.
Get out of my car!
Can't.
That's one of the worst things I've ever heard. What kind of bone-stripping vulture does something so morally reprehensible? You don't need to pass on. You need exercising.
You're not so perfect.
I'm Angelina Jolie compared to you. You treated that man like roadkill.
And you treated that bloke of yours just the same.
Hardly a comparison.
You ran him down and mugged him off, especially with his mates.
I can't help being easy on the eye.
You tried to squash him, always acted like you were doing him a favour, but you underestimated him. He's a survivor.
Alex was remarkably stronger than I gave him credit for. Look, just tell me what it is you want me to do, then piss off.
I want you to tell the bloke, Paul, it was me who robbed him.
How's that going to work?
Tell Paul I'm sorry, so I don't rot in hell.
If it's redemption you're after, I think you might be missing the point.
I was going to tell him myself, but I died, didn't I? So now you have to do it for me.
Why me?
Because he's still in a wheelchair. His bird would wheel him down the ferret and leave him at the end of the bar. He'd be slumped there all afternoon like a Guy Fawkes, begging for someone to shout him a drink.
I still don't see what this has to do with me. Anyway, he must have recognised you, Jack.
Nah, it was dark. I reckon he didn't remember much, except for having his pockets felt.
You got clean away with it then. You and your mate. No consequences, no guilt or remorse.
I had remorse. I'm not an animal. I always made sure I bought him a drink.
What, with the money you nicked out of his pockets?
Nah. It's never worth robbing from a bloke who's been down the pub all day.
Oh, poor sod.
Yeah, he went downhill. Especially after his bird left him. She ran off with my mate who ran him over. What are the chances?
Scum. You deserve to go to hell. I'm not helping you.
You have to.
No, I don't. I owe you nothing.
Yes, you do. Because my mate was your dad.
Say what?
And your mum was Paul's ex.
What the hell are you talking about?
My mate who ran Paul over was your dad. And your dad ran off with Paul's bird. That's your mum. Small world, innit?
Bollocks. My dad cleared off when I was a kid.
I know. Then he died in a car crash. What goes around, hey?
OK, so my dad did die in a car crash. That's a coincidence.
And I ain't going where your dad has gone, so you have to help me out.
No, you have never met my mum or my dad.
Never met Janice and Terry Stewart.
What?
You are Jessica Stewart, the product of Janice and Terry Stewart, the ne'er-do-well and the deserter. Lovely people.
OK, who the hell are you?
You have to help me. I can't ask no one else. It's karma.
Karma? What does that mean? Oh, my brain. I think I'm experiencing an aneurysm.
It's simple. Paul never thought the person who ran him done it deliberately. He was pissed. They might have had good reason not to come forwards, kids or something. But getting robbed when he was down, that was another matter. He couldn't live with the evil of it. Said he lost faith in humanity and went right downhill. Paul, the big man, and his bullshit reduced to a whinging heap. And mostly because of what I'd done. Then your mum had enough and ran off with my mate Terry, who always had an eye for the big arse and an opportunity.
So it's true. You did know my mum and dad.
Finally, We have got there. Now we can also establish that you wouldn't even exist if it weren't for me. So you owe me. It is karma.
Whoa, hold the karma bit. I need to know, Jack, was my dad really that bad? I mean, is he burning in hell right now?
Terry was what I call self-sufficient. And I ain't going where he's gone.
Shit. And by speaking to this poor bloke or whatever, will that somehow help my dad as well?
Dunno, I'm only concerned about myself.
Of course. I forgot how breathtakingly selfish you both must have been.
Don't get all pious, like father, like daughter.
I am not like him.
Oh, you are, girl. Like a bit of mould got into the seed, like fungus.
I am a very nice person. In fact, I reminded Alex just how exceptionally nice I am just before...
He binned you.
I wasn't that bad.
He ditched the fungus.
I did not deserve this. Alex will have to live with the worst mistake of his life.
A rotten little fungus.
Stop calling me fungus.
Hello, is that Jessica Stewart?
Yes.
Hello, Jessica. How are you?
I don't know how I am. I've been here so long I think my MOT has expired.
This is your engineer.
Oh,
I'm having trouble locating you.
but I'm here.
According to our system, you're about 3 miles off the A12.
Yes, according to my sat-nav, I'm on the B208.
I've been on the B208 twice. I think there's a problem with my sat-nav. Okay, I'll try the circuit of B roads within a 3-mile radius. Keep your phone and hazards on.
OK,
They won't find you yet.
won't they?
Nah, because you want to stay with me just a little longer.
Why would I want to stay with a dirty old goat like you?
You need me. Paul listens to the radio. We're connected by a mutual resonance. I can feel him through your car radio.
Sounds complicated. How long have you been like this?
Dead? Not long.
What's it like?
Like you've lost your wallet even though you won't be needing it. Get this poor bloke some faith back in his humanity or I'm going down the chute.
You're scared, aren't you? A frightened little ghost.
Yeah, all right. I'd shit myself if I could.
Alex fancied himself as a bit of a Buddhist. He said we get recycled, and if you've been fat and greedy your whole life, then you will literally come back as a peg.
You're not helping, Jessica.
You might come back as a little tiny maggot.
Be quiet. Turn the radio up. I need to feel him. Yeah, he's listening. He's always listening, like me. He doesn't sleep.
I don't know what I'm actually supposed to do here, Jack.
Shut up, listen.
We've had spooky Clive back on the line, Bradley.
Don't tell me a ghost nicked his wallet when it was his round.
Clive called in to suggest a hypothesis.
Hypothesis or hyperbole?
Actually, I think our theoretical listeners might like this. One of our regular callers has called in to suggest that road ghosts are literally lost souls searching for a means to get back home.
Profound.
Clive believes that discarnate souls who appear in passing locations have huge regrets about the life they lived. They are literally detached from both the astral and earthly realms.
So these itinerant souls polarise towards transient spaces as opposed to specifically meaningful places or moments in time.
I think that's what Clive is saying, yes. It hurts them to look back, so their souls can't progress as themselves either. They become spiritual hitchhikers, perpetually escaping from their inner selves.
Searching for a personal reality that they subsequently deny. This is psychic residue in its most basic form, Annie. Apparitions of detached, fragmented psychological states, such as avoidance and denial. What enlightened our Clive to these astral fare dodgers?
He was waiting for a replacement bus service when a bus turned up.
And?
No, that's it. He actually thought he was seeing things.
Are you a lost soul, Jack? Or is someone out there actually missing you?
Dunno.
A wife?
Nah.
Kids?
A few here and there.
I want kids, but I'm cutting it a bit fine. I still have so much to offer the world.
Kids are always coming after your money. That's social services for you.
God, isn't there anyone you haven't let down in your life?
Including myself? Not really.
All right, if we're trading truths here, I admit I am terrified. No +1 at my age. My friends will start using the F word.
Failure? You don't learn nothing unless you look back, girl. You know nothing till it hurts.
Right. I sort of see why Alex ended it, but I don't know why I was so... Ah, I get it now. You're not scared of going to hell. You're feeling guilty. Guilty about what you did to that man all those years ago, and it hurts you.
I just need to put it right.
Jack is hurting. You're already in hell.
All right, Deirdre. Cut the analysis and make yourself useful.
I still don't understand what it is you want me to do.
Call the radio station. Speak to that ghosty bloke. He knows things. Talk to Paul over the airways. It has to be done this way on account of me being dead.
Accepting you're dead is one thing, but ringing a frigging radio station and talking to that pair of paranormal plonkers is another.
You have to. It's karma.
Someone might be listening, and it's your karma, not mine.
It's yours too.
How?
Look back at the mess you've made.
I know. I messed up with Alex. I've admitted it, and it hurts. Okay, I messed up.
Nah, you know what I'm really talking about.
No, I don't.
Look again.
I have acknowledged my responsibility. What more do you want? Blood?
Blood? Look behind you, Jessica Stewart, or you'll be stuck in here like me.
No.
Look into your rear-view mirror, Jessica. Look hard.
Oh, God. Oh, dear God. No. No. No.
Now you see what's really behind you. The truth. Jessica is behind you. Lying in the road.
Oh, God.
Yeah. That wet old heaper you're currently thinking of leaving for dead is me.
I don't know what to do. What do I do?
You're stuck and I'm draining your battery.
No. You are just an animal. A wild animal that ran out into the road. There was nothing I could do.
That's what you tell yourself, but underneath, you know you have hit a person.
No. It's a wild animal back there. A dear and ugly, dirty old Muntjac.
Muntjac? Nah. Dead Jack.
Oh, God. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry can't change what you've just done.
It was an accident. I'm not that bad. I'm not a bad person like you.
Still saving your ego, Jessica. So like your dad, thinking of saving your skin too, ain't you? Sneaky little cow. Lying to yourself, then driving off into the night. Like father, like daughter.
But I haven't driven away.
Not yet, you haven't.
Oh, my God. I can't go to prison. I'm on a low-carb diet.
Stop thinking about yourself for once. Break this bloody karma, woman. Then you might sort us both out forever.
But my life is over.
And mine too, you clumsy bint. I was only walking back to my digs after a couple of pints. Now I've missed the football as well.
I was upset. I lost my concentration.
And you were pissed, so make it right.
How the hell do I make this right? And don't ask me to give you the kiss of life, because I'd rather burn my own face off.
You've got to do exactly what I've done, just a bit differently.
What the hell are you on about?
You have to go through my pockets.
You what?
Take my wallet like I took his.
You want me to rob you? While you're lying in the road?
Oh, yeah.
Like you did to that poor bloke? That's sick. I'm not going through your pockets whether you're dead or alive.
Let Paul know I'm sorry. Go through my pockets.
Even for a ghost, you're bloody warped.
You ran down a pisshead on his way home from the pub, love. Who do you expect, Casper? Now get my bleeding wallet out, and when you got it, I shall tell you what to do next.
I'm gonna be sick.
Get on with it. It's giving me the creeps looking at my own body.
What's that coming out of your ear?
That's cerebral fluid. And probably some lager.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Where is it? Where's the wallet?
Top pocket. You might also want to have a rummage inside me trousers.
Sod off! I'm not going anywhere near your trousers. Okay. Here, I found it.
Good girl, now get back in the car.
Oh, it's all wet. What do you want me to do with it now?
Look in it.
It smells like goat's cheese.
Just look in the back.
Damp fiver, packet of Rizzlers, a condom. Seriously? And a very expired season ticket for the Bangers.
That's it. That's what we were arguing about that night in the ferret.
Stock car racing? Why?
Yeah, the June 1994 pub quiz prize was a double season ticket for the Hit and Run Banger Racing Festival. Paul promised your mum he would win it for her, so he cheated, of course.
How do you know he cheated?
Well, he weren't no Stephen Fry, except on that particular night.
And you wanted this ticket?
Of course I did. Front row, beer and burgers token included.
And that qualifies as entertainment to you?
Too bloody right. The Destruction Derby, fucking brilliant. A wild, muddy mash-up, smoke in your eyes and petrol in your lungs. The vehicle gets pulverised, then beaten back with lump hammers. I love every filthy second of it.
You sound like a little kid. It's almost endearing.
I love living my life.
Can't you just climb back into your body? It's not like you've been cremated yet. It's only over there.
I know where my body is. And it don't take a pathologist to determine that my liver has been relocated somewhere between my rib cage and the A12.
Truly sorry. I took your life. I mean it. I'm so sorry.
Just get this thing done, then we're quits.
Envy, díselo Roddy, que esto es una historia de la vida real. Secret family, con hebreo, entre en uno.
Knockout. I can listen to that album all night.
Just as well it's nearly 3 a.m. We approach the witching hour.
Supernatural forces reach their peak.
When people are most likely to die.
The dark night of the soul.
These are auspicious hours, just before sunrise. Nearly time for our phone-in.
Will I really go to prison?
Probably. You'll be all right. Never did me any harm.
Oh, God. The lesbians are going to love me.
Don't worry. Not as much as you love yourself.
Look. See how the mist is rising off the road? Now the rain has stopped. It smells of fresh, damp earth.
And dust to dust. It's time you made that phone call, Jessica.
Before I do, I just want you to know I'm not like my father, okay? I never want to be that selfish.
Don't tell me about it. Prove it to yourself.
What's this DJ's name again? Bradley Delarshole?
Delgado. And he's all right, so get on with it.
Hello, thank you for calling the paranormal hotline. What is your name?
Jessica.
Hello, Jessica. You're about to go live. In about 3 seconds, you will hear a tone, and then you will be on air. Bradley, we have Jessica on the line.
Hello, Jessica.
Hi, my name is Jessica.
And what forces bring you to call us at the witching hour?
I have a message for someone who is listening to this show right now.
Who is your message for, Jessica?
Actually, it's not my message. It's for someone called Paul. He's a regular listener to your show.
And how will Paul know you're talking to him?
Paul listens all the time because he can't sleep. He lost a lot in his life, but worse than that, he lost faith. Faith in humanity, and now he can't rest.
I see. How do you know Paul, Jessica?
Oh, no, I don't know him at all. This is a message from Jack. It's a confession, actually.
Sounds like Jack needs to move on, Jessica.
Yes. Jack needs... No, he wants Paul to know it was him who hurt him when he was down. Jack is sorry for what he did.
Okay, Jessica, this sounds like quite a confession. It seems like Jack is unable to call the radio and tell Paul himself. Is that right?
Jack is stuck on the road right now.
I see.
Quite literally, actually. He can't sleep either. He wants to find his way home.
I think I'm beginning to understand, Jessica.
It's really important. It's got something to do with karma.
That Paul needs to know that Jack hurt him.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Jessica. I'm sure both Paul and Jack will appreciate what you've done here tonight.
Maybe. Bye.
So, Paul, I'm sure you're listening out there. I hope that message from Jack helps you. And with a little bit of light, Jack may also now find his way home.
Blimey. That felt like someone pissed over my grave.
How do you mean?
Communication over the waves. It's a lot stronger than talking.
Do you think he heard, Paul?
He heard all right.
And how's he processing it?
Processing, he'll hate my guts for eternity. It don't matter, he always did. Same as I hated all of his barstool shit.
Look! Over there. Lights.
Your rescue truck. They're about to find you, Jessica.
I'm scared. Don't leave. Not just yet.
I will linger about one way or another.
I can't really face this alone.
Give your mum that ticket for the bangers from me. She'll know exactly what it is.
Oh, yeah. Paul cheated fairly and squarely for that ticket.
Hello, is that Jessica?
Hi.
This is your engineer. I think I can see your hazards in the distance. I'm just turning around, so I'm in your direction.
OK. Thanks.
Soon it will be just you, the roadside assistants, and a stiff in the road. You might still be able to bullshit your way out of it.
No. Not now. Break the karma. I won't be like my father.
That's done it.
Wow. Look at the power of those headlights.
I am.
They're so bright.
White light.
Jack?
I'm going. Into the headlights.
Into the light.
Back home. Into the light.
Jack? Where are you, Jack?
Jessica Stewart, you called for roadside assistance.
Yes. Yes, that's me. I'm Jessica Stewart. There's nothing wrong with my car. I need to make a confession. I hit someone tonight. He's over there, lying on the road. He's just behind me.
Played by Elise Joyner, Bradley Delgado by Andy Durham, Jack by Rory Thersby, Annie by Sylvia Fairley. Roadside Assistance was played by Nigel Bell. You've been listening to a Skedaddle production.